Hi everyone, and welcome to today. Today we are going to be focusing on the upper body and also doing, quite a lot of stretching on the side as well. And just basically to open up the chest and relax the shoulder blades. So let's come to a comfortable seated position as usual, and let's just start with the breathing. And today, just focusing on the simplest of the breathing techniques, breathing in through the nose to 4, and then out through the nose or mouth for 4. So just coming to a position where you feel comfortable. The shoulders slightly back and down, arms and hands relaxed. And let's just start off by just taking a deep inhale and exhale. And just noticing the state of your body, your breath and your mind. And then let's just focus on 3 rounds of this breathing technique, and then do 2 more at your own pace. So exhaling completely, and then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And now just do 2 rounds at your own pace. And just continue if you like, or return to your natural breathing. Okay, so slowly opening your eyes. And let's move off the bolster. And, or you can stay on the bolster if you'd like, because we're going to move, we're going to simply do the neck stretches. So remember, to the right, we just allow the head to drop slightly, feeling the stretch in the side of the neck. If you want, you can place one arm behind you and just making sure that you feel the stretch and you're not shifting too much to one side. And let's stay here for 3 minutes. So keeping the spine long, engaging the abdomen, and just noticing the stretch, all those muscles that go into the shoulder muscles. So whatever you've been doing today, if you've been working or walking, there's so many activities where we can perhaps have a bad posture with the shoulders, and that of course affects the neck. But then not to forget about the breath. Just connect with the breath, and let's do 3 inhalations, 3 exhalations. So inhale 1, exhale, inhale 2, exhale, inhale 3, exhale. And slowly bringing your neck up straight, your arm round to the front and looking forward. Just relax here for a minute. Okay, so let's try for the other side now. So simply tilting the neck to one side, to the left this time, and then the right arm can come behind you. And remember keeping the spine long, abdomen engaged, and just feeling sensations there. You could also maybe feel a pull in your shoulders or your arms. Now those 3 deep breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Okay, so slowly bring the head to the front, facing forward. And just noticing those 2 sides. Okay, so from here we're going to move into Bananasana, if you remember how that is. So coming, lying down, come to the right side of your mat, and then move first the left leg, then the right leg, and then shifting the body into a type of C shape. And then remember, you can have your hands stretched out, your hands in a cactus shape, or you can grab onto the opposite elbows. And here just noticing, because from here you will feel quite a stretch all along the side of your body. This is what we're looking for. And if you're grabbing onto your elbows, you can feel the stretch from the elbows down to the underarm, all the way down past the ribs to the pelvis, and eventually down to the ankles. So remember, when we come into the pose, you could feel quite a lot of tension there. So just simply try to relax, consciously relax that side of the body. And if you feel you'd like a little bit more of a stretch, remember you can cross the right over the left. For more, the right ankle over the left ankle to give you more of a stretch. And just relaxing there. And then when you're ready, those 3 deep breaths at your own pace, and you can keep these going throughout the practice, or just simply try and introduce them at some time, include them sometime during the class, during each pose, because it's really one of the fundamentals of Yin, one of the fundamental elements of Yin. This deep, long breathing, which allows us to, first of all, relax the body. As the deep breathing slows down your nervous system, and then that slowing down helps to release tension in different parts of the body. As well as specific points of the body, it also helps to relax the mind. And now very slowly moving out of the position. First with your legs, then bringing your torso straight and shifting your body into the center so you can simply relax and feel that stretch, the effect of the stretch on the right side of your body. And we'll stay here in the rebound. Okay, so let's move now to the other side. So just simply shift your body to the left side of the mat, and then moving first the right leg, then the left leg, and then shifting your torso, your shoulders into the C shape, and then placing the arms wherever feels comfortable. Work on releasing the tension on the left side of the body first. And now if you'd like to introduce once again the 3 deep breaths, counting to 4 or even to 5, and then holding whatever feels good for you. Okay, now slowly just moving yourself into the middle of the mat. Bring your arms down and relax in the rebound. Okay, so now slowly bending your knees and rock up to a seated position. And from here we're going to move into the seated twists. So from here we're going to, if you remember, starting with if you can, the right foot in front of the left foot. And remember, if you need to, sitting on a bolster. And we're going to be moving to the right hand side and staying there for 3 minutes, and then doing the same on the other side. So whenever you're ready, remember to help the twist, we can bring the left hand on top of the right knee, and then just simply inhaling and then turning the head to look backwards over that right shoulder. And from here, deep breath. You can also bring that right hand behind you, if that helps with the twist. Remember to keep the spine long. And here, just noticing your breath as well. And once again, those 3 deep breaths, counting up to 4 or 5, and then exhaling. At your own time. Just notice how all these different points of tension, you can feel the nice stretch starting from the neck, the back, the shoulders, and of course the spinal column. And just releasing that tension, the gentle stretching. So very slowly now bringing first your head back, facing forward, and then the rest of your torso. And let's just relax here in the rebound. Okay, so moving now to the other side, bringing the left hand on top of the right hand on top of the left knee, and your left hand come behind you, and then shifting round. Connecting once again with that deep breathing technique. So as well as a nice deep stretch of the upper back, of course we're also compressing internal organs, which helps with digestion. Keep the back long. And slowly bring the head back to the front and your torso to the front. And let's just relax here for a minute. Okay, so we're going to move now to a little bit more of the shoulder area, so more focused on the shoulder area. So we're going to move into the child's pose. Remember the child's pose with the arms stretched out in front of you. So remember coming seated on your heels or sitting on a block if that's more accessible for you. And here we're going to be for 5 minutes. So simply bringing your head, your arms in front of you, your head down, and then relaxing. And just ensure here that you are relaxing your arms and your shoulders. So relax your arms and shoulders. If you need a block, place a block underneath your forehead, if that makes it easier. Or a block under your forehead, or even a bolster. Some people like to simply come down onto a bolster. And when you're ready, just simply relaxing there. So relax your arms, relax your shoulders. You may notice tension in your shoulders. It's a great way to warm up and relax your shoulders. And of course, a gentle stretch, opening up for the pelvis. And connecting once again to that breathing technique. Inhaling 3 times. And as you continue with technique, just noticing whether you can increase the seconds that you, not only that you inhale, that you retain. So retaining on the inhale as well as the exhale. So slowly curling your way up and coming to a seated position, and we're just going to stay there in the rebound, just noticing the rebound, the stretch across the front of your body. Okay, so from here we're going to move into the thread the needle pose, where we come onto all fours and then the right arm comes underneath the left arm. So if you keep your knees apart and the toes facing together, and then the arm comes out and the left arm in front of you and the right arm underneath. And remember, you can be with your hips over your knees, or you can also do it with your pelvis right back. This could be more accessible for you because in this position we have less weight on the head, basically, and
it can help you to get nice and deep into that stretch for the shoulder.
So get into the pose that feels best for you, and we'll be here for 3 minutes.
So of course here we've got a stretch on the outside of the shoulder that we have below, and the one that we have stretched out, we have a stretch from the wrists to under the arms. And then of course it's a little bit of a twist as well, so we have all the ingredients to give a nice release to the upper back and get out all those knots. So relax into it. And once again, that deep breathing. Those 3 deep breaths. Now slowly bringing yourself back, curling yourself up. Oh. And just relaxing yourself there. Just noticing the effect of that stretch in the different muscles around your shoulders. Okay, so let's move now to the other side. Exactly the same, but this time with the right arm coming underneath the left. Coming down onto your shoulder, with the arm stretched out.
And then once again, connecting with that deep breathing to help to release the tension. And now slowly bring yourself up again. And in a seated position. Okay, so we're going to move now to the reverse prayer position, which is this great position for relaxing the shoulder blades. So just remember the different options. So either grabbing onto your arms or the elbows, or coming into the reverse prayer position. So whichever is comfortable for you. We're going to be here for 3 minutes. And just remembering here not to force the position. We want to ensure that the back remains straight and long, and the back doesn't end up curving. So keeping that straight and the gaze forward. And so this is one of my favorite exercises for really reminding us of the importance of bringing the shoulders back, rolling the shoulders back. It's great if we are working a lot at the desk, crouching over, rounding the back. So this really helps to open up the back, to open up the chest. Remember to keep your abdomen engaged, the spine long. And those 3 deep breaths. Okay, so bringing the arms back to your knees, and let's just rest there for a moment, just noticing how that feels, how the chest feels. Okay, so from here we're going to move to the last pose, which is one of my favorites, which is the reverse, which is the supported fish. So remember, you can grab a blanket and curl the blanket, roll the blanket up, or grab a bolster, and we're going to lie on the bolster with the legs in front of you, and this is a great pose to really open up the chest and relax the shoulders, etc., etc. So get yourself ready and just relax into that. And remember, if you have a bolster or if you have the blanket, just make sure that your head is supported, because if your head isn't supported, it's quite a lot to have your head hanging, and it could be a bit of a strain on your neck. So I always suggest having the head supported. You can use a block if your bolster isn't long enough, for example. And then just relax. Just feel your body relaxing. So relax your hands, your arms, shoulders. And then just notice how there appears to be more space around the diaphragm. The chest has more space. And now if you try that deep breathing, you should find a lot more room. You can feel your ribs moving outwards and upwards as you inhale, and downwards as you exhale. So feel a deep sense of relaxation, particularly in this upper part of the body that we've been working on today. So now slowly from here, bend your knees and sort of roll yourself off the blankets or the block or the bolster, whatever you had, and simply bring yourself to a lying position. And from here, if you want to grab a blanket, a pillow, switch off the lights, because we're going to move from here into the final relaxation. So just from here, just take a few seconds just to adjust your body so it feels relaxed, so you don't have to move your body while we are relaxing. And from here, just taking 3 deep breaths. So inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And the last one, inhale. And exhale. And from here, starting with the focus on the abdomen, just noticing this slight movement as you're breathing. And moving slowly up towards the chest. Noticing the movements of the ribs. And up. To the shoulders. Relax the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the hands. And then moving up the throat, relax the throat. Relax the muscles of your face. Open your mouth slightly. Relax your eyes and eventually that space behind your eyes. And just feel all the tension dropping off. And relax completely. Releasing everything. So slowly starting to move fingers and toes, working up the body, moving ankles and wrists. And then bringing your legs together, arms above your head. Give yourself a nice stretch. And bring the arms down. Bring the knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Maybe rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, allow your knees to fall to one side. And slowly move into a seated position. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you feel more relaxed, especially in the upper body. And have a lovely evening, and see you next week. Take care.